Hello and welcome. A new problem in the chapter assignment problem, and this is a unique, very special kind of problem. Many of the students have been consistently demanding the discussion of this kind of problem, which covers the flight management in an airline company or simply pairing of flight. The case involves a small airline company having 4 aircrafts and rendering service between two cities, Amdavad and Kolkata. Amdavad, the biggest city of Gujarat state in India, in the western side of the country, and Kolkata, the well-known country in the eastern side. There are 4 aircraft with the company and the schedule are as given. Schedule of flights between Amdavad and Kolkata. Amdavad to Kolkata, flight AK1, departure time 6 am, 6 morning, arrival time at Kolkata 8 am. Flight AK2 from Ahmedabad 8 am to Kolkata 10 am and so on. Similarly, the same aircraft returns from Kolkata to Ahmedabad and the flight is now known as KA, Kolkata to Ahmedabad, AK Ahmedabad to Kolkata. KA1, departure from Kolkata 8 am, arrival to Ahmedabad 10 am and so on. So in this way 4 aircrafts are rendering services to the passengers between Ahmedabad, Kolkata and Kolkata, Ahmedabad. Now the conditions. The crew should have a minimum of 5 hours between the flights. The crews should have a minimum of 5 hours between the flights. For example, if this flight reaches Kolkata at 8 am, it cannot be KA1 immediately from Kolkata to Ahmedabad because there is no layover. It must be at least 5 hours according to this condition. So AK1 cannot become KA1 for the return journey from Kolkata to Ahmedabad. Obtain the pairing of flight which minimizes layover time away from home. On the other side, the layover time should be minimum but not less than 5 hours. For any given pairing, the crew will be based at the city that results in the smallest layover. The crew should be based on the city, either Ahmedabad or Kolkata, where the smallest possible layover is there. So, first of all, we have to prepare 2 layover matrices, assuming the crew based at Ahmedabad and the crew based at Kolkata. This is the most important part of the solution because on the basis of comparison of these 2 tables, we can convert this into an assignment problem. So please be careful and try to understand how to prepare this table. We are going to discuss these 2 tables or preparation of these 2 tables in 2 different video lectures. So you can have the chance to study the same thing 2 times. Okay? Now let us prepare this table. What is that? Layover time matrix. Layover time is in hours, assuming crew based at Ahmedabad. So flight AK1, AK2, AK3, AK4 will be in the base of the table. Now flight AK1 from Ahmedabad, it starts at 6 am and reaches Kolkata at 8 am. Now, what should be there? If this flight returns or if the company wants this flight return as KA1, what can happen? It reaches Kolkata at 8 am. It cannot fly from Kolkata at 8 am because there is no gap. The gap must be at least 5 hours. So what will happen? At 8 am, it reaches to Kolkata and on the next day 8 am, it can fly from Kolkata to Amdavad. Okay, so the layover time will be 24 hours. Layover time will be 24 hours because minimum of 5 hours between two flights must be there for the crew. So immediately it cannot start again the return journey from Kolkata. Similarly, if AK1 is to be KA2, if the company wants that AK1 returns as KA2 from Kolkata, it reaches 8 AM. After 1 hour from Kolkata, it should fly again. This condition is not satisfied. So what will happen? It can return from Kolkata to Amdavad on the next day at 9 PM. Yes? So it will be 25 hours. 8 AM to 8 AM 24 hours plus 1. So it will be 25 hours. Mind well, what I am speaking is the most important thing to understand these values. I cannot write, or you cannot even write this much explanation in wordings. So listen to me carefully and try to understand how these values are arrived. This 24 is 8 AM say on Monday to 8 AM Tuesday, and in the same way for all other days. From 8 AM to 9 AM next day, 25 hours. From 8 AM to 2 PM, 8 AM it reaches Kolkata. 4 hours, 12 noon plus 2, 4 plus 2, 6 hours. So layover of only 6 hours, and this condition of 5 hours is also satisfied. 8 AM on today to 7 PM today. 4 plus 7, 11 hours. See, in these two cases, the flight can take off today itself. In these two cases, the flight can take off on the next day only. Now, similarly, AK2 from Amdavad, it flies at 8 AM and reaches Kolkata 10 AM today to 8 AM next day. 24 minus 2, it will be 22 hours of layover. Similarly, 10 AM today, 9 AM tomorrow, 23 hours. 10 AM today to 10 PM today. Sorry, 2 PM. Is it possible? No, because it will be 2 plus 2, 4 hours only. So this condition is not satisfied. So 2 PM will be not today itself, but it will be tomorrow. 4 hours of today plus 24. 4 plus 24, it will be 28 hours. 10 AM reached Kolkata today. 2 PM flies from Kolkata next day. 10 AM today. 7 PM also today. 7 plus 2, it will be 9 hours. If AK2 becomes KA4, only 9 hours of layover. Now AK3 starts from Amdavad at 2 PM today, reaches Kolkata at 4 PM today in 2 hours. Now if it becomes KA1, 4 PM today, 8 AM tomorrow. Yes, more than 5 hours. It is valid. 4 PM today, 4 to 12 midnight, 8 hours. Plus 8 hours after midnight. So it will be total 16 hours. Similarly, 4 PM today, 9 AM next day. 16 plus 1, 17 hours, because 1 hour after this flight. Okay, now 4 PM today, 2 PM next day, only next day possible, so it will be 22 hours. 4 PM today, 7 PM today, 3 hours. So this condition is not satisfied. It cannot be 7 PM today, then it will be 7 PM tomorrow. 3 hours of today plus 24 hours, so it will be 27 hours. Now AK4 starts flight from Amdavad 8 p.m. today, reaches 10 p.m. today. If AK4 becomes KA1, it can fly from Amdavad, it can start from Kolkata, at 8 a.m. next day. 10 p.m. today, 8 a.m. next day. 2 plus 8, it will be 10 hours of layover. Similarly, if AK4 becomes KA2 from Kolkata, 10 p.m. today, 9 a.m. tomorrow. Yes, 9 plus 2, 11 hours will be there. 10 p.m. today, reach there, Kolkata, and 2 p.m. tomorrow. 2 plus 12 plus 2, 16 hours. 2 means 2 to 12 midnight, 12 midnight to 12 noon, 12 hours, and 12 noon to 2 p.m. 2 hours. 2 plus 12 plus 2. 10 p.m. today and 7 p.m. tomorrow. 24 minus 3, 21. Now, another alternative with us is to assume crew based at Kolkata. So, this will be the base. KA1 becomes AK1, KA1 becomes AK2, KA1 becomes AK3, KA1 becomes AK4, and so on. But we are going to prepare this layover matrix in the next lecture so that you can study the whole thing once again. That's it. Thank you very much.